Hi, Limit Break Overdrive with a quick video about Ultimatum in Path of Exile. GGG said that Ultimatum would come back to the game in an upcoming league, and from what I understand, 3.17 is the league in which Ultimatum would come back. This is what I assume is going to replace Prophecies.
The future holds further challenges. Count on it.
Yes, thank you. The indeed talked about adding more waves, making a maximum of 20 waves possible. This is good. This is more hard content for the game, so more is better in that way. My only fear though is that the Trial Master is locked behind the 20th wave, making the fight even rarer. So making it appear from wave 10 onwards, like with the same amount of chance that it already had, would increase the odds of the fight, and getting more of his drops. So that could be the solution. I wonder if this is what they're gonna do. This is what I would do. So what I would like though for Ultimatum is being slightly less rippy, or being easier for builds that do not focus on AoE or do not have good clear. For example, that league I league started with the rage stacking cleave berserker. Not the best clear, but that was the thing I wanted to try for a while. Damage was not bad at all, but I could barely do any Ultimatum waves, even though I could do tier 16 maps. Then I rolled Exsanguinate Cyan, because I wanted to try the new skill. It looked fun, and even though it had way less damage, like killing a tier 16 map boss was taking a while, I was not doing that much damage. I could clear Ultimatums way easier than with my Berserker, just because the way Exsanguinate was chaining and at the monsters and just killing more. So I know not every build can do everything, but I would like that to be taken into consideration, because I was dying too quickly for my leech to overcome the damage I was taking. Perhaps the recently added defense will help mitigate that though, because we get more armor, has basically double efficiency and whatnot, so perhaps this is gonna address my issue, or the issue I have with that at least. The other thing is the Trial Master encounter was way too rare. I played quite a bit and I never encountered him. I don't think I've got more than wave 8. I know you had to do higher tier maps, but I was doing them. I never saw him. Even Zizaran, he plays a lot of amount of hours, and he barely saw him. I don't know how many fights he got, like 2 or 3. That was not a lot, and he plays over 500 hours a league, even 800 or more. I mean, so I know it's RNG, but maybe make it slightly more frequent as an encounter. The rewards were good actually. Like you were getting a bunch of chaos orbs, scours, essences. You could get 5-6 links, weapons, armors. I mean, it was really useful, really helpful. It's not like they were just throwing a bunch of currency at you like other league mechanics. The items you were getting were really helpful, so that is fine. I think they nailed that. I hope they don't change that. And as I said, league mechanic was giving a lot of chaos orbs, so I'm happy that it's coming back, because it's gonna be easier to use the map device options from Zana. Because some leagues like this league, Surge League, I felt like I had too few chaos orbs. That's probably gonna change with that, alongside Expedition. Like 2 yen can give you a bunch of chaos, so I think that's gonna be fun, easier for SSF player. As for the ultimatums in themselves, you could do 4 different things, being killing waves of monsters. Like you kill a certain amount of monsters, you go to the next trial. You could kill monsters to defend a totem, and after a certain time you would go to the next wave. You could just have to survive. You could run around in circles or kill, or do both. And you could stand in circles. Yeah, that I would either take that out of Ultimatums or rework it, because in the end I was just skipping those. they were not fun and more dangerous than the others for no reason, because you had to stand in place. And Path of Exile, when you don't move, you usually get killed. So this is the only thing I don't like about Ultimatums. And another thing that came to mind with the 20 wave thing is the damage type, the trials, could be upgraded to level 3. But if we get 20 waves, I wonder if they will get higher levels like 4, 5, 6, or will we get different types of trials to add more? Because I feel like if we get to wave 20, they're probably all gonna be at level 3, and you don't really have any incentive to level them to level 3. Perhaps you could do like from level 4 onwards you get more reward, or increase rarity or quantity of items, I don't know, something just to give us an incentive to level those as quickly as possible. But you make them repeat, of course, so you can choose your difficulty. I kinda like that. So I don't know, we'll see. The inscribed ultimatums, I mean, I like them. It was cool. You could choose when you wanted to do them. You basically sacrificed something to get double that amount if it was currency, or get another unique. Or I think it's a good mechanic, and I like gambling. I mean, you had to survive the encounter, you had to do it. You had one portal basically, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong on that. It's harder on SSF because you don't always have the unique you want to sacrifice. Like, you want to sacrifice a Zuri step to get, I don't know, Worm's Mold. I'm putting unique names out of my ass. That would be a weird trade, but yeah. But now with Expedition, we can more easily gamble the uniques. So if we just keep them in the stash, we could clear more inscribed ultimatums ourselves. And Var Reliquary Keys back into the game. Personally, I don't really give a shit. I found one and I had a bad unique. I mean, the text is green. It's the only difference from what I know. I would like that some uniques have legacy variants. I don't know if it was the case. That could be a good idea. Or make the worst unique stronger, or roll like almost perfect roll. I don't know, something. But other than that, I don't really care. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. I mean, no, we're not gonna drop that many. And as I play SSF, to me, it's not really important. So yeah, these were my thoughts on Ultimatums. So I hope it's coming back in 3.17 instead of Prophecies. And since it's been a couple of days we played that, it's, if they indeed bring it back, which I think they will, we're gonna have a league with 2 new league mechanics, so that's gonna be pretty awesome. Lots of new stuff to do. So let me know in the comments if you want to see Ultimatum, if you don't think it's gonna be there, what you like, what you hate about that. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Have a good day.